Yo, 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 this is Judgment. I ain't made a video in a while because there ain't been no updates, no nothing, but I've been asked by a couple people to make a guide on talents, which to me is one of the most important things in this game. Why is it important? Well, let's check it out. Your talent shards. Okay, very hard to come by. Very hard to come by. You need to be very effective, efficient, strong, all that stuff when it comes to Gauntlet. Not too many people are. People are starting to catch up. People are starting to play the game correctly. So they're doing their thing and they're getting things done, which is good. I'm very glad. But your talent shards, they're very, very hard to come by. How do you get your talent shards? Well, you get your talent shards through Gauntlet. Through Gauntlet, and where it says Gauntlet token chest, you always get them five talent shards. Okay, but as I said in a lot of videos, it starts off your Gauntlet tokens chest starts off at 100, and then it goes up to obscene numbers. It'll go from 100, 150, 250, 400, 800, 1200, 8, all the way up to shit that I can't even do. Okay. I mean, I can, but it's a pain in the ass. Okay. So your goal here is if you're a pretty strong player is to get at least 20, 25, talent shards through that Gauntlet token chest. And then, next would be, let's see here. You would get them out of your free chest, which you get a lot. Okay. Every 4 hours. And you would get them out of your, where are we at here? Your VIP shard chest, if you're VIP, and you can get them out of this daily chest. To me, the only thing that you want to buy out of these daily chests is, when the, talent shards come up. And I believe they come up every 4 days. Okay. So if you got that platinum, save it up and buy them. If you're a pay to play, pay to win player, buy them. But like with this game, it always progresses. So it'll start off at 15, then 30, then 60, then 9, then way up. Don't waste your fucking platinum on it. Buy like 3 or 4 of them and then be done with it. Okay? Now let's go over here to talents. To me, this is different than the other the pets, the training, the spells. They're all it's different because here, like I said, you cannot farm these shards directly. You can't do it like you do with the spells and training and pets. Here, you got to be very patient and do not waste your fucking talent shards. Don't waste them. Okay. So let's go here. Tier 1. You got exposed weakness, flank bonus. Okay. You have weapon affinity, critical hit chance. And what critical hit chance is you're able to crit higher level mobs. Okay. No. Critical hit chance. Yeah, critical hit chance. Is it critical hit chance? Yeah. And then you have hardiness, which is you get 10 health. Okay? You get 10 health. And then life bloom, which is improve the effectiveness of your healing skill, which would be good if you're a lower tier level and you don't want to put money in this game. It can help because with your heal spell and helps with lingo as well. Okay. So Judge, first tier. Okay. Like with always, you want to get to the second tier and the third tier of your, talents. Okay. So what you're going to do, what I did at the beginning and what I did with punishment, what I did with judgment as well. You're going to want to split. You're going to want to split expose weakness and weapon affinity. So you go, wait a minute. Time out. Requires 5 talents. So you want to go ahead and do 3 exposed weakness, 2 weapon affinity. Now you open up your second tier. Now, here's the thing. You want to get to that tier 3 because the most important talent at start is your weapon master. Okay, you want to get to weapon master as fast as you can. Okay, because that's the number one thing you want to level up when you get there. So we're going to go 3 exposed weakness, 2 weapon affinity. Okay. And then you're going to go down here and you're going to do power strike. Power strike is the second most important talent that you can do. Okay. Why, Judgment? Well, if you've been paying the fuck attention to my videos, you're going to understand that focus is the number one thing in this game that you need at this time. It has not been nerfed yet. So focus is the number one. Even though this is not a spell video, listen the fuck up, okay? Focus is the number one thing you want to get leveled up next to your weapon damage, your main weapon, whatever training weapon you're doing, okay? Because focus is God. Get it leveled up as far as you can, because once you get it up, then you're going to be critical hitting damn near all the time, okay? And so when you have this, which is power strike, which you can tell is already a level 12, it is critical damage bonus. And at max, it's 60%. That's a lot of percent, okay? So 60%. So what you're going to concentrate on is this. You're going to concentrate on this, and this second tier is power strike. Then you're going to want to do expose weakness, weapon affinity, power strike until you get your 10 requirement talent upgrades. Okay. Then you're going to want to do weapon master, which is, the dev said it's about 60-70% of your damage in this game. So you're going to want to get that all the way up. And everything here, all these talents is max 60%, unless it's like accuracy or block chance or brace shield. Okay. Brace shield is going to be 60% as well, but, it's all going to be 60%. Okay. But the most important thing you want to do is get your weapon master. Okay. That's number one. Weapon master is number one. Number two is power strike. Well, Judgment, why is power strike that important? Okay. What about flank bonus? Well, flank bonus is primarily good in raid because the boss does not move. If that boss was moving all over the place, then your flank bonus is going to be shit. Okay. Because it's going to be hard to hit him in the back. It's going to be hard, all that. But as far as the raid event goes, and the first event raid boss that we had, the Toy Man, flank bonus is good. Okay. Now, flank bonus is also good with a couple spells. As far as I know, I believe poison, and I know 100% fact that vortex is always 100% flank. That's why I use flank. That's why I use vortex, because you're always going to get that flank bonus. Now, if you're at that ratio, like I said, about what do you got? You got 3, 6, 9, 12. You got 12 jewel sockets. Okay. You want 8 critical damage and 4 flank bonus. Okay. Your vortex is always going to hit your flank. Your poison is always going to hit that flank bonus. Okay. So number 1, weapon master. Number 2, power strike. Number 3, expose weakness. Number 4, if you're dying, then tenacity. Now let me explain something to you guys about this. Tenacity gives you plus 10. It is not plus 10%. It is just plus 10, which is shit. Okay. You're training when you're training your gear, your light armor, medium armor, and heavy armor, it gives you 6% a pop. 6% is a lot more than just 10, because it's 10. It just says 10. It's not 10%. Now, if it was 10%, this shit would be God. Okay. But it's not. It's just 10 rating. 10 rating. Okay. Which is shit. So level that up after you get your weapon master, your power strike, and your exposed weakness. Okay. Your fire resist, your ice resist, your light resist, and your dark resist only come in play in dungeons. If you notice, when you run your dungeons, not that dungeon. Let's go up here. When you run your dungeons, not that one either. Okay. You see how this shows fire? Okay. That means they're strong against fire. Okay. So when you come back over here to training, you use these, right, to get you through the dungeon. But you know what? If you're a pay to win player, pay to play player, or a free to play player, that shit don't mean anything. Don't waste your talents on that, okay? It's talents are hard to come by, so don't waste that shit. But what I'm thinking is when PvP comes, and I don't know if we don't know what PvP what they're gonna fucking do, okay? But you notice when you get your weapons and you roll your legendary, your epic, and what the fuck not, it comes with an element. It comes with an element, or it comes with a non-element. Now, if you're doing PvP, here's where these things might come into effect. Okay, understand what I'm saying? So if you're PvPing and your opponent has a light damage weapon, I mean, this is common sense. So, but if your opponent has a light weapon, well, there's no light weapon, and you have your light resist at 12. Well, shit, dude, he ain't gonna do that much damage. Okay, you see where that comes from? And I believe that's what those are there for. But like I said, we don't know what the hell Spacetime Studios is going to do. Okay, now, let's see here. Number 1, Weapon Master. Number 2, Power Strike. Number 3, Expose Weakness. And if you're having problems staying survive, maybe Tenacity, but then let's skip Tenacity for now. Let's make number 4 Wizardry. And what Wizardry does is it makes your spells stronger. But if you've been following these videos and doing what I've been explaining, your weapon damage is going to be a hell of a lot stronger than any spells that are in this game. Okay, they're going to be stronger. But once you get that Wizardry up to 12 and your spells up to 12, okay, I'm just going off of judgment, but this applies to everything. Okay, and you're getting your spells worked up. Then eventually your spells are going to be stronger than your weapon damage that you're throwing out. But like I said, common sense. You're using your spells once every fucking 30 seconds, and you're using your weapon as fast as the DPS allows you. So you want your weapon damage to be higher at beginning game. When you start getting towards end game, start leveling up that Wizardry. Okay, level it up because your spells are going to be insanely high damage. Okay, I'm going to say, okay, let's put it this way. Let's say my Talon does 170,000 damage. Okay, 170,000 damage each hurl, each throw of my Talon. Now, let's say my Lightning that's at level 12 does 270 damage. Okay, but then I gotta wait till the damn fucking cooldown gets down. Okay, so just put it that way. It might do 100,000 damage more, but it's one time. In that 30 seconds, I'm gonna hit something at least 30 damn times. Okay, so you want your weapon damage to be the priority. Okay, if you're using focus and if you're fucking paying attention. Okay, so ignore Brace Shield, ignore Block Chance, ignore all these resists, ignore Life Boom, ignore hardiness. Because like I said, do not waste your fucking talents on bullshit. Get to the required tiers as fast as you can. Okay, because like I said, the first thing you want to level up as much as you can is Weapon Master. And all these different tiers require the same amount of talent shards. Okay, it require them all. So your main focus is Weapon Master. Power Strike, Expose Weakness, Wizardry, Tenacity. Okay, over here on Accuracy, you get 0.5%. When I get that thing to 12, I'm going to have 7, 8%, 6%, 7%, which really ain't shit. But once you have nothing else to level up, start leveling up everything else. All right. All right, knuckleheads. I hope this video helped out. But in the end, do whatever the hell you want to do. Peace. Judgment.